Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
স্ক্রিনে এখন তো কোনো প্রশ্ন আসেনি। আমি ঠিক স্ক্রিনটাই নিয়ে রাখবো নাকি ওটা কেন? আপনি এটা রাখতে পারেন। ঠিক আছে। So, if you are online, please ask me if you have any doubt. Rajeshwari Das, are you here in the online? YouTube online, are you here? Anyone is in online? লিখে দেন? না না লিখে বলবো না, মুখে বলবো। হ্যাঁ বলতে পারি। So in our Google sheet, I got two questions. The first questions came from Rajeshwari Das. So in that question, what she has written is that I got confused about the bending moment and bending stress. While solving problem, kindly suggest a way to easily differentiate between these two. So as you know, the bending moment is the effect and the bending stress is that, I'm sorry, the bending moment is the cause and the bending stress is the effect of that, right? And the bending moment is caused by the different type of loading and the distribution of the support, type of support, and the position or the position of the loading from the support. Based on that, you will get a bending moment in each and every cross section of the beam. It may be same, it may differ. It may be zero also, it may be positive, it may be negative, but you will get some different values or some values of bending moment in different section. Now, if you want to find out the next step, So the bending stress, then you have to find out the stress within a particular zone of the depth of the beam from the top to bottom, and you have to use that bending equation, that famous bending equation, M by I equal to sigma by Y equal to E by R. So in that equation, the sigma is your bending stress, and then that equation is capital M is your bending moment. So without getting the bending moment, you won't get the bending stress. Of course, the reverse is possible. If you know a particular the material is having some kind of the permissible limit of the bending stress, that means suppose it cannot take more than 250 Newton per mm square. It is a stress, right? So it cannot take. So from that, we using the depth and using this formula, you can assess that how much bending moment it can hold. Okay, and the bending moment is having the unit like Newton millimeter or kilonewton meter, like that. The force into a force in multiplied by the distance. So vice versa, both are possible. But in fact, in nature or in general, due to the load and its position and its supports, and you can actually find out where the bending moment will come in the different cross section of the beam, and by virtue of that, by virtue of different material, the depth of the beam in other type of geometrical property, you can get the bending stress in various section level. Similarly, shear force also. Shear force and shear stress. The shear force is by virtue of the load, by virtue of its intensity of the load, by virtue of the support type, support condition, support distance, and also the distance of the load, the relative distance of the load from the support. And based on that, you will get the SFD or shear force diagram. So various cross sections of the beam will have various shear force, and based on that, you can calculate the distribution of the shear stress along with the particular any section. I hope the explanation is clear. The second questions also I got, there are only two questions, but I cannot answer that question because I didn't understand the question. How end trapeze work? I don't know. This is not at all in the domain of some learner. Pavan has asked that question. So hopefully you are now in the week 4. Till the week 4, as I already told in the very beginning of the first lecture, till week 4 you have a lot of mathematical computations and all, and the basics of the structural mechanics, structural analysis, and some design. And the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th will specifically go into the details of different type of structural systems. So in the 5th, we'll go into the trusses, and then we'll go into the shell, arches, domes, and then plate structures and suspended cable structure, and finally there are some mixed variety, high-rise and prefabricated structure, pneumatic structures and all. If you are online, if you are live in this YouTube, if you have any doubt, please ask me. I'll be here till another 10 minutes or so. Ramesh answer হয়ে গেছে। शायद F क्यों नहीं होगा कुछ